Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Seashell here, coming on today for hashtag Saturday Morning Makes. And I want to share a very special project. Some things I've been working on for the past month or so. And it's just been a couple of projects that I've been working on. This is one of them. This is a box little box like this that's already has the letters and things like that on it. And I got this from last year from Pop Shelf and 70% off. And I was like, well, you know what? I know I'll come up with a project sooner or later. And so sure enough, I did. So I just made this a simple little vignette piece. I had these trees from Dollar Tree, and I added some distress grit paste snowfall on to each one of the trees. Then I found this cute little deer. Then I have these little baubles that I did a couple of colors using my alcohol inks, and I think they turned out really pretty. And then for this little snow here, I actually used doll hair for the snow, and I think it just really worked. It looks so pretty and fluffy. And I'll show you. This is what I used here. And I just lined it on the top and then just clipped it so that it could fluff out. So this was, a quick little make actually. And then I added some tiny lights on there. So you see the little lights underneath there. So I'm going to turn that on and you will see how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. It's just so adorable. So I did some little glitter, some stickles around the letters here, and then the Let It Snow. And then I added some more of that grit paste, the snowfall right up above the word here and then down below. So, like I said, this was a real easy project, real quick. And I used some of my little beads that I got, and I put the little feet on the bottom, and it just stands up just like this. And I'm going to put this over my fireplace along with my other Christmas decorations. So just wanted to share with you this quick little make. And next I'm going to show you two special projects that I have been working on for the past month or so. And I'm just so excited to share that with you. So let's get to it. Okay, so for my next project, the two projects that I'm going to show you, I just want to show you that this is what I use. This is the Tim Holtz Idea-ology Vignette Art Shrine box. And this is a pretty, a nice little piece here. You can do a lot with this. If you're doing shadow boxes and you're doing creating dimensional projects and whatnot. So over the month of, I think it was in October or so, well, probably September or so, I picked up a few of these because I knew I had an idea of what I wanted to do with this structure. So my inspiration actually came from watching a video that Tim Holtz had on, and it is the Idea-ology Christmas 2022, and I will link that information in the description box where you can find that video. And I tell you, I was just so blown away about with all the projects and everything that people had done on this for this Idea-ology Christmas. And one stands out in particular, and her name is Tami B. And you can also visit her channel, and it's called Playswellwithpaper here on YouTube. And so she made the most incredible piece using this box here. And I want to show you to you. I was just so excited about when I saw this piece, when he featured it. I was just like, I got to make this. And so here it is. This is called the Christmas Santa Claus Post Office Workshop. Not Christmas Santa Claus Post Office Workshop, but just the Santa Claus Post Office / workshop. And I studied that video, and I just watched and I watched and I watched, because I was like, I really, really love this make. And so there's a couple of things that are a little bit different that I've done than in her video, or, in her make. One, I added a chimney to mine, and then I added this little street lamp. And I think that it just turned out so super cute. And mine actually lights up. I did recreate many of the other features. Again, just changing up a few things. For the side, I love this brick pattern. And I did the same thing for the chimney here. And then for my shingles, I just used my, I have a die that makes the, what are those, the little fluorescent, the little, whatever it is, but I wanted it to look like it was a gingerbread pattern, like a gingerbread house. And I think it's a rosette. That's what it was. Ooh, I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, a rosette die. And it cuts out this cute little scallop. So I did that multiple times on both sides. And then I just used some of the Snowfall grit paste for the top, just to mimic a little bit of snow. And then I put the little address here via North Pole 025. Thought that was cute. And pretty much everything else, with the snow here at the bottom. And then using the tape on this side here that has the words Jolly Holiday Wishes. And all this is from the Idea-ology Christmas pieces, ephemera, the reefs, the doors, windows, all this. So this is the outside. So let's go and visit the workshop. And here it is. So you have definitely got to see this Tim Holtz, the Idea-ology. You've got to go check it out. There's just so many wonderful makes. Again, I just have to reemphasize that. But this is the inside of the post office. And I think it is just absolutely adorable. And so, like I said, I followed it as best as I could with what I had. But then I just made a few changes. And so I love it. And then again, like I said, mine lights up. So the way I concealed my little lights was in this little package right here. And there's the little switch right there. I don't know if you can see it, but let's turn it on. And there you have it. I just think that it illuminates so wonderfully. And I just love it. And like I said, here is the little light on the outside, the post. And I'm going to turn this light off so you can see. Isn't that adorable? Just absolutely adorable. I love the way that lights up. You can see a side view of it. And then again on the inside. So cute. I'm telling you, I had to make this project. And I just think it turned out super cute. Very, very super cute. I got a little piece of ephemera here with a little stocking, little calendar there, a little message that says mail early for Christmas. Here's the nice and the naughty, the little tags. And what I did here for the naughty side, I have the little letters that are coming out of the little bottle here. It acts like a little mail chute, and it falls right into this pot here. And so this is the naughty side, and then this is the nice side. And same thing there. And so I just absolutely love it. So doing this piece really inspired me to do my next piece, which I am just so over the moon with. So let me show you that piece and stay tuned. Okay, guys. So here is the next piece. And I'm just going to kind of just give you the outside view before we jump into the inside. Doing this piece, I was so inspired again by doing the little post office workshop one. But doing this piece, my inspiration came from visiting a candy store in Savannah, Georgia. And if you ever get a chance to go to Savannah, it's a store called the Savannah River Street Candy Kitchen Store. And if you ever get a chance to go there, you'll see what I mean. It's like a throwback vintage, like a just amazing candy store. It's just totally amazing. And when you walk in, you will just see so many rows of just and bins and cabinets and things full of just different types of candies and treats and sweets and just everything. You just name it. So, because I love creating miniatures, this piece right here, I am just so super proud of. So, again, in Savannah, you'll see a lot of old buildings that has a lot of this type of brickwork, and you'll see, some of the brickwork being exposed with the different brick colors and things like that, brick types. And then you'll see some bricks that, or some buildings that have a lot of greenery and grass and flowers and vines and things that, are trailing outside of the wall of the building. So this piece here, confectionery, this is part of the ephemera in the Idea-ology for the Christmas uh, ephemera package. And then this is a little button of a little cardinal that I have perched on top of there. And then this is a backdrop of paper for the wallpaper in the Idea-ology line as well. So a lot of this that you'll see here was taken from some of the, a lot of the products. So this is a very special piece because not only did I use 2 of these boxes, right? Ones like this, right? I made them together by putting 2 hinges here. Because when I opened this box up, I wanted it to be like a not a jewelry box. No, I can't even really think of if that's a good term for it. But anyway, you'll see. So this is the outside. This is the little awning. This is the back. And then this is the other side. And I just repeated the same paper through the window here. And then I have these little tiny gems that are the little Christmas wreath. And so I just have those on each window, and then again the greenery that's trailing along the brick. So when you go to the store, here's the front of the door or the front of the store. And I did a technique to where you can see inside of the store before you go in. So what I did was I took a picture once I finished the inside, and then just made a print of it, and then I did the door by using a die that I have, and then I just laid the picture underneath the door, the little cutouts here, and that's how I'm able to get that little dimensional look. And that was the same thing with this little window here. This window is actually a picture of a window frame, the little wooden frame. It's a Christmas ornament that I got from Hobby Lobby. And so I was able to duplicate that. And if there's any questions or anything you guys, curious about how I did that, I can answer your questions. But let's move on. So I just said that to say that was the same technique that I did for the doorway. And then I did again the same little reefs here. So again, I wanted my little building to look like a little gingerbread house. So I took my Nouveau Crystal drops and I did a lot of the little scallop edging here along, with the paper here, all around the top, on the sides, and on the back there. So let's go visit the candy store. Let's open it. And here it is. There are so many detailed pieces in this little display here that I just still am just amazed at how it all came together. And I am just so excited. It's so much detail in here that I hope to do justice by walking you through and showing you each of the elements and different things, but I'm pretty sure I'll overlook something. So I'm just going to pan over this and let you just see all the little goodness here and enjoy the little goodies that are on the shelves of the Christmas store, of the Christmas candy store. And then this is the other side. So when you go into the store, you'll see a wall of candy. I think that's what it's called. But there's just tubes and tubes and tubes of jelly beans. And so I wanted to mimic that same little idea there. And then shelves with little jars with candies, and there's little caramel popcorn bags and gingerbreads and just all types of just different sweets. And so my little garland here, I adorned that with little um, gingerbreads, little cardinals, little cupcakes, different pieces of little ephemera, bead or flatbacks. And then this, it's lighted as well. And then I did the same thing for this side. And this has lights on it too. These are the little tiny peppermints. So you'll see the theme of peppermints throughout this whole project. So I'm going to turn on the lights for you so that you can see how this lights up, and that's one side, and I will turn on the lights for the other side. So it's hard to see right now, so I'm going to turn off the lights again. And now you can see the lights illuminate. Just so cute. I love how this all came out. And then there again, there's the lights. Just so precious. So I'll turn those lights off. And then I'll go back into describing how this all came together. So I used so many different elements, things that I wanted to remember from the store. There's little packages here that has little candies that can be shipped off. There's a little bucket here that's holding little Coca-Cola bottles. A little two-tiered shelf here that has little candies. And when you go into the store, you'll see these amazing treats, and you'll see a lot of the candy apples. So I wanted to mimic that. Again, there's jars of peppermint candies, there's rock candy, there's little peppermint sticks, gingerbreads, cookies, just all types of things. And then here I just did another little wreath, just a little swag here. And then I just used some of these little tiny bells because I wanted to make like a little dangle with the little bells on there. Just precious. And then these two little guys, these are buttons. And I wanted them to stand guard outside of the window, like they're protecting everything. And the brickwork here, again, this is from a folder, the 3D folder. And I was able to do the brickwork that way, and how I did it, same folder here doing the brickwork. So I just, I'm at a loss for words for this because it's just so sweet. And I just love how everything came together. Again, it took me some time, but it was a labor of love, trust me. So when I put this on my mantle, I'll have it set up for a display, and I'm going to show you all the other little pieces that come along with what I created. I created two of these little trees, and these are the little urns from the Idea-ology line. And then these little trees, these came from Hobby Lobby, so I just wanted to mount those onto the little trees. So those will go on there. I found this little tiny gingerbread, or not gingerbread, but gumball. And gumball little machine here. And then I just put some of the green swag around here. Just thought it was just so super cute. And then I found this little mailbox and did the same thing with the little swag, putting the little flatbacks on there. And this one and this one was in the section back there in the Hobby Lobby where all the little miniature stuff is. So I did the little wreath here. And so I just love the way that turned out. Now also what you'll find if you go into the store and any of these old-fashioned candy stores, you're going to see these old-fashioned oak barrels. They call them pickle barrels. And you'll see a lot of these that just have candy just spilling out from the top. And so I created this one as well. This was a little wooden barrel, but I did a lot of the details on here with alcohol inks. And I just think that it turned out super cute. And then I just stack some little flatbacks on there just to mimic candy. So those types of things will go to embellish with the project. So you'll see how it'll stand up And it'll look really, really cute once it's all together. You know, so I wish that I could show this. Well, let me see if I can lay this flat, because I kind of want to show you how I will display this. So, little barrel right here, little trees, the little gumball. The mailbox will go on the outside, and then another little tree here. So this is going to be a fun little display, again, to put on my mantle. So I am so stoked over this piece. I just absolutely love it. So with that, I will close the candy shop, and hope you guys will come back to visit to see what other crafty adventures that I am up to for the month of December. So thank you for joining me, and I hope that you really like the things that I've created here. And if you do, tell me what you like about it. If you have any questions, please just leave them down below in the comments. So there we have it. My rendition of the River Street Candy Kitchen in Savannah, Georgia. Love it. So that and the Santa's Post Office / Workshop. I am just so proud to be able to create something and then just give credit to the most creative and artistic maker. And again, her name is Tami B. And you can find her again on Playswellwithpaper. And I'll leave that information below. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I really hope that you like what I created. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And for my subscribers that have been around, thank you for staying with me. Appreciate your support. And with that, happy holidays, everyone. And we'll see you in another video. Take care. Bye-bye.